And on that note, theoretically we're live. Just as whoever was on viewing the stream a second ago has departed. Pixel, why are you licking microphone? Apparently not enough microphone licking. And let's post to Facebook, and we're live. Why did I actually hear that? Okay, right. Okay, since we're actually recording this one, now I found the setting on Switch, let's actually do the introduction properly. Hi, I'm Andy.
I'm Tandy.
It's about a week until the end of the world, and this is Tandy Plays Terraria. Now, if I've done this right, if I click over here, then it transitions to a black screen. And hopefully instead transitions to the wonderful world of Terraria. What is this wire doing? Who even knows? Right. How many people viewed our stream last up? Two people. I don't know. Richie may or may not be watching this. We may or may not be getting our man Tiger Dude fight back. Hello. That's Salient's advice from me a few days ago writing the big blogs. Where is the join team? Pixel, are you going to stand on the phone that's got the chat on it? Are you trying to steal biscuits? Of course you're trying to steal biscuits. All you do, just leave a packet of biscuits out for 3 days, and then the cat tries eating it. It's a terrible shame, really. And then the cat sort of starts walking at everyone. That's a good question. The last time we were streaming, we killed Plantera. What was that? Saturday night? Friday night? All water nights? Yes. Since then, we've done all sorts of things. We've killed a golem, we've killed a thing that's not a golem, we've beaten up Martians, well, Pixel now helping Tanya. Oh. Pixel just wants to be involved in the stream. Clearly. Oh, and I also we built this handy dandy arena. There we are. Got a nice dryad cage. We've got cool Martian plating. We've got a set of timers set up so that we can fire off spiky ball traps and spears and summon cool things and murder everything. Yeah. Murder, murder, murder. Alright. Ooh, more gel. More dead bunnies. More hens. You appear to be looking in our chest. That's a bold decision. Now, okay, currently trying to work out if it's actually gone live properly. Currently, I'm seeing what was showing earlier. Oh hey, have I just had the entire fucking game turned off for the last 5 minutes? That's super professional. Oh, there's no point in what you started. Hey, people who may go back and watch this sometime in the next 14 days. Who doesn't know how to use OBS properly? Is it me? Is it me? That would be a foolish thing. It's on the internet now, dear. You know nothing on the internet ever goes away. Well, did you do live broadcast? Well, it's not like you could have gone, oh shit, the last half an hour.
One time, I did amazing.
Well, exactly the same principle. No, I feel that you are in fact perfectly well equipped to understand the situation we got going on here. Technically, our microphone has been off for like 5-10 minutes, only it's not on microphone, it's the actual screen, and nobody's noticed because this is like the second time we've done this. Well, historical record, don't judge us, this is like the second time we've done this. Lol, noob. Although that doesn't stop Steam having given me a whole barrage of achievements for you've done a stream, you talked to a person, you looked in the settings to make sure you're not just not doing anything. Apparently for our next achievement we need to have 5 people chatting at once and have streamed for, I can't remember, I can't be bothered. I'm not checking it right now. So, I will continue to not check it. Oh yes, we should, now that people can actually see what we're doing, and hopefully hear, except when I'm over here, apart from the fact that I'm literally looking at you, putting some mushroom walls in. Yeah, this is... well, I mean, for now. Anything can happen in the next half hour. We could get attacked by a submarine. You're doing all sorts of wacky shit with a fish. We could try and fight the fish boss. There's a fish boss. Don't give me a perplexed look. You know the fish boss. You like catch a wiggly worm thing from the mushroom land. Then you go fishing with the wiggly worm. Then huge Duke Fishron appears and ruins your bomb. Yes, it's looking like you're trying to convey that you've forgotten another aspect of gameplay. There's a boss that you get when you go fishing. It's a fishing boss. No. I'm looking. Why have you got a glowing snail there?
Because he
Oh yeah, that result is that you've just introduced a snail into a room, and he's going to despawn like 5 minutes after. Oh, and the one guy who was watching is gone. Okay, where were we? Anyway, the vanishing snail. Right. Okay. Historical record. Okay. Where I already described what we were doing to a big black screen. Remember, when it's time to transition to the game, make sure you haven't hit the button that says don't show this particular view when you're actually trying to show, for example, you're playing a video game. Well, I have been feeling like playing Minecraft. Dun 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 dun! Oh, I'm also... I can't even say I'm 14 anymore. Like, what year is it? 2020. Like, 14-year-olds who are playing Minecraft in 2012 are... Come on, brain, keep up. 20! Whatever, you prat. Stop. Okay. Not going to make jokes that are not going to make sense to anyone who didn't go to secondary school with me. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so this is the arena I showed off when the screen wasn't actually on. Now, to have a more coherent description of it, it's got fancy Martian walls. It's got handy make the fight work proper stations. It's got the Dryad hidden in a cage, feeling bad about her life decisions. It's got a nice timer hooked up to a whole bunch of spike traps and spiky balls, and the poor slime statue to brutally genocide more slimes. Also, it's got a dead fish now. Several dead fish, in fact. Oh, it's raining. Clearly, we're in England. Although, actually, it was lovely today when we were walking around not quarantining properly. Don't worry, people who are not watching this. We're quarantining properly.
We are.
But we also need to occasionally walk around. Ah, Clintonator. Go away. That's the... Well, I mean, that's also true. But... this is the fun part of building a house right on the Hallow. The Hallow keeps coming over to say hello. Hello. No, yeah, just down the road. Okay, why is the Dryad freaking out? She's concerned about that evil fish. You have to be careful, all them evil fish are going to come along and steal all the world's gold. Fish. Oh, also, another thing that happened when we weren't streaming while we were playing for a few days, we went back to the dungeon, and we had the Crimson Key, and therefore got those wonderful vampire knives. Tanya decided she didn't like the vampire knives and gave them to me. She also gave me a large stack of gold coins and a large blowjob? That's not a tradable good. Well, okay, fair point. Okay, physical goods. Oh, I'm saying, hey, do you want this incredibly valuable thing for absolutely nothing? Why, howdy, yes I would. Okay. Indeed. Okay, what's this chap selling? Oh, blue team blocks, blue team platforms, zebra skin. Oh. What do they do? Oh. Fair enough. Angel Halo, cement mixer, zebra skin. Ooh, zebra skin. I can't remember. I'm sorry, I was prioritising the much more important buy a zebra skin. Suspend myself on the wall. How do you... Can you rotate the zebra skin? Can I rotate the zebra skin? Can I... No, rotate zebra skin? There's nothing funny that rhymes with rotate the zebra skin. Zebra. Zebra-dee-doo-dah, zebra-dee... Zebra. Let's not have the American English versus British English discussion. A, we do that all the time anyway. B, we need to save some material for when there's more than 0 people watching us. Worms? Insert your own joke about the government. I know, they're all going around saying, oh, actually, we probably should have had properly funded NHS. Anyway, I've fallen down a hole, Brian. Did I have the Terror Blades when we fought Plantera? Hey, I've got the Terror Blade. It's got many Terror Blade-like properties, like being totally dope and green. Smoke weed every so often when you're, yeah. Don't smoke weed every day. You will not do much else. Smoke weed many days. He said not having smoked any weed in about 9 years? Indeed. What have I just killed? I imagine your snail has already vanished. Let's see. I'm just exploring underground for absolutely no specific reason. Why not? You are talking to the trader, and I don't know what you're doing. What is... Oh, body parts. Oh, bat brains. Well, it was that... a thing that happened. Do we want to increase the speed of something that happens as close to instantly as makes almost literally no difference? Oh, hey, skeletons. Is that a shoe? No, that is not a shoe. That is... You are obsessed with fishing. What?
You are Martin.
Am I?
Yeah.
Why do you say that, dear? I got them through very cool means. The Builder's Workshop is very cool and decidedly average. Oh. Alright, fair enough. Pixel, are you going to come and be friendly? Stretch across my lap. Oh, you were gonna fucking paint it in weird sapphire rave colour blocks. That would have been an interesting choice. You. Oh. Yeah, you got flattened by a boulder. Ah! Currently, that is nobody. Is that possibly? Oh, fucking hell! There's a Bald Harry. Oh, another Bald Harry. You know, Bald Harry, who keeps teleporting around the pink place. Chaos Elemental. Yeah, Chaos Elemental. Bald Harry, who teleports around the pink place. Pig? I don't think there's a pig place, although I can... I mean, we can probably wire up all 6 Pigron statues we have to a 1-second timer and then just fire it off in your house, thus making that very much a pig place. That is a thing that we could do. Well, you'd have all of the bacon you could eat. You would actually have all of the bacon you could eat. Bless you. Well, like, that's an hour of being well fed, and an hour, well, many hours of the funniest jokes the 2013 internet can come up with. Pixel, what are you doing? Pixel, you just blinking your ears every time I say Pixel. Pixel, you perfect puss. You should perhaps peruse parsnips. No, she's finished. Just, I also, this is a visual medium that mostly relies on video games. Oh, big sword! Oh, no, I didn't need the big sword. Remember why? Oh, Bald Harry again. Right, Bald Harry is dead. What I should be doing is going back to the desert and trying to... Okay, I can't remember what I was actually saying before you dived in. I appreciate your support as ever, my love. How many crystals have I got? Apparently I'm making greater healing potions. And then I should farm up a blindfold so I can actually make an axe shield and not have to think about all these things that are happening. Oh! 2 Bald Harrys. It's like... It's the biggest collection of bald men since, What have you done? You appear to have teleported home. That was silly. 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 Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to have every bald Harry in Christendom come by. Can I at least get a... what's it, rods? The random teleport? No, it's not a random teleport rod. You can tell how much I've used that. Nobody's got a friend called Johnson. Every Johnson is a Johnson. Well, Lyndon, LBJ, Boris, that other dick. Yes, Andy Dick Johnson. There you go. See, my deductions are always based in sound logic. What are we doing over here? Oh, still doing crystal. 26 crystal. I should come home eventually. Ah! It's a fat man. Big floaty crimson chap. What's his face? Big floaty fat belly crimson chap. You know the one. Dribbler? Don Draper? Didgeridoo? No. The person who lives at Crystal Palace is... Insert football joke here. No, football. Again, let's perhaps save that discussion for when we're good and surly. Well, entertain the topic, Professor. Your football is shit. Hey, I've been playing for 20 seconds. Let's go to an ad break. Buy more beans. Beans. They're made of beans. American beans are the beanest beans. Right. This is also funny because nobody's watching me do a fake advert to our totally generic splash screen. Buy more services. I should prepare some material next time. Anyway, more importantly, throw. Oh, hey, we've been playing for 20 seconds. Buy more products and services. I'm back to Terraria. Okay, right, hang on. I'm going to go over here and hit the slime. Oh, I've hit the slime. Quickly. Services. You will be inferior if you do not invest in these services. Right, okay. I think that hammers that joke into the ground for now. American football. American sports in general. Or even. Anyway, that's enough of the underground. Having thoroughly upset anyone who's gone back and looked at the stream. What are we doing? What are you doing? What's going on? Okay. The day finished 20 seconds ago. What are you doing now? Okay. It's currently too dark to see if enough of the mushrooms have grown around your mushroom plant. Inside of a dog is the weird item that somehow summons a dog. Inside of a penis is... no. Where's the point in that? Okay. Do I have any mud? No, I don't have any mud. No. For the one time, I need some mud. Why? Ah, yes, by mud I meant dirt. No, that'll do for now. And by dirt. I'll do your mud. I mean, there's I mean, quite aside from anything else, there's like a chest by the chlorophyte farm with like 30 mud in it, which you built. Pixel looks distressed. Pixel always looks distressed. Pixel loves looking distressed. That's when I say a favorite. And then a face that says, "What the fuck are you doing, you terrible semi-evolved monkey person?" Is that right, Pixel? Monkey. Where have all my health potions gone? Are you storing health potions in your chests again, dear? Right. No, in your house. Well, all of my health potions have gone. I can't believe I've been sticking health potions in my veins like, yes, buy your fucking chest collection. Why are you keeping tombstones? You know you can delete stuff, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do is brew a bunch more health potions with all of the crystals that I picked up underground when, theoretically, people... What are you doing? That ain't good. Along with other great questions like, why have we still lesser healing potions? Can I sell them? Yes. Yes, I can. Sell them all. Rub the eyes. Don't rub the eyes. Stay inside. I mean, I was doing the David Mitchell bit, not the actual government advice. Good question. Right. Watch the cat freak out. Invite friends. Apparently you're in game. Invite sent. What? That's a bit silly. Okay. Oh, and a solar eclipse is happening. That's just wonderful. Oh, why am I shutting this door? Why do I... Oh, yeah. Alright, I tell you what. Activate the big spike trap. Oh, the nobody watching. Who? Right, it's okay. Well, we'll just go into the holding screen, by which I mean just sit here watching my spike traps killing Linda Blair. Also Linda Blair. Tall man, Linda Blair. Probably do with one of those potions where you can actually see what's going on there. Get out my deadly spears. I'll tell you what, I could. In fact, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am actually going to go... Can I... Now that I'm dead, can I actually... I'll actually go back to the game. Now that I've died and dropped a bunch of shit. See, that's really a fine place for an actual intermission instead of do we actually need to go to an intermission? It's proving very difficult when the spikes won't go away. Well, I was trying to. Again, I'm trying to get to a point so I can actually get out and see if I can... Right. Just harvest that lot. Right, please wait, holding. It's all going wrong. I don't know if Ruben Street, and I'm dead again. I'm trying to unmute the stream and also fight everything in the actual event and heal and then fight Mothra. Where are you, Mothra? Again, I'm about to die because no, completely eluded me there. Right, well, first of all, I'm going to put my gold in the Graham piggy bank. Then I'm going to get pushed in by, I can't remember who played Pinhead. Patrick Swayze. Patrick Swayze. Okay. Nobody's watching. Everyone. What? Oh. Well, that's... Right. Right, can I get up on top and perhaps regenerate some health? Not from the spiky ball. Typical. The one thing that I can't get, one of the few things that oh, I should try and launch a few more of them. Right. Right, so that's two of them. Hammer, hammer, hammer. Right. So, knife, knife, knife. There we are, and that's regenerated my health. Oh. Oh, good. Right. Now for more engaging and entertaining content. I didn't make myself a drink either. You don't have to run all the red lights. Where's Mothra? What? Yeah, there's a distinct contour. What the? Oh. Lackadaisical deadly spear just coming over the top. Okay. Okay, so we only need one broken sword before you can get your fancy sword hands. Distinctly fancy. Do you mean down the platform? Whoa! Oh! Yeah, so you do. That's a... Right, okay. Can I have some health, please? Heal me, all of you lovers of the edible lip. Yes, at the point where everybody who needs a scythe has a scythe. Everybody got their 3 scythes in. Richie's online and posted in the chat. Hey Richie, yes, apologies, we did not actually do Jackbox tonight, but, well, but yeah, you know what Chris is like. Oh, what have you done there? Why have you gone home, dear? I don't know how long Richie's been online. So, this is what we're doing. A huge pit full of spikes stabbing horror movie monsters. Which are definitely somewhere. Oh, there we are. There's, that's not actually Jeff Goldblum. I should probably check. What is, it's, right, Richie's alright, and he's, not been watching too long. Okay. So, this is a big spiky hole. If you know what I mean. Actually, I'll tell you what, let's see. If I just rest the phone on the cat, I should be able to see. I really need to get my eyes tested. That's. If. Go on. I mean, the problem is we can get the stream up on the telly with the chat, but then we would. Oh, actually, no, you still got. You know what? Well, shit. That'll be a bugger. Right, I tell you what. Let's see if we can completely ruin our internet by not only hosting a game with Terraria, not only streaming a game with Terraria, but then watching the Terraria stream on the TV so we can see the chat. Did you say rest your phone on the cat? Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing. I would take a picture of it, but I'm resting the phone on the cat. Well, we gotta see the chat somehow. Right, can I see my own chat? How do I... Oh. Right, well, for Richie and for Richie only, you'll be able to see a picture of the cat with the phone on her, so I can see that... Well, she knows what she did, putting herself on the sofa. Right, how do I see my channel? There we go. Yeah, so it's my channel. Past broadcasts. Okay, so we can now see ourselves playing the game we're currently playing, and let's see. Oh, hey, Mothra. Mothra. Let's see. Oh, so we're running about a 10-second delay, and the Dryad's dead. Well, that's just right. Did I just fall into the spikes? That's fair. Right. Richie, say something so we can see if the chat's working on TV. Meanwhile... right, okay. Can you read that there? How about that? Will that do? Right, so let's take the phone off the cat, although I'll tell you what, I will keep... Oh, that is the want of the cat. Oh, not the dark magic attack, and... or just general... No! They're only paying attention to... yes. What time is it? It is coming up to 4 in... Oh, no, okay, so 3 hours / minutes of play left. What have we got? Frankenstein, Swamp Thing... Oh, no. Yes, you would. Right, Moth. Another Moth. Moth is dead. So am I. There. Right, did he drop a sword? Oh, right, okay. Right. So, I imagine this would probably be a more entertaining view if anyone could see anything that was not just us standing by a large pit. That's been basically all the stream at this point. We've just been going, look at this arena! Oh shit, there's actually an arena. There's a thing we need the arena for. Alright. Or just... Or alternatively, hey, all these horror movie things are now just being killed en masse by us. Now, actual Jeff Goldblum just threw a potion at me. Okay. Buff, buff. Guy just fell down a hole instead of coming to fight us. What time is it? It's 5:30. Also, time... Oh, shit. Another moth. Right. He's fallen into our cunning trap. The large spiky pit of death full of spikes. Right, come here. Oh, do you think I'm going to go over there? Right, okay, broken hero sword. Right. Right. Now, go over here. What are you looking at? I don't think the giant eyes on me was looking at my mum. You know myself, bugger me, we've got 3 people watching. 2 of them will probably scarper immediately. Hey, 3 guys. Well, that's why we... Tanya does not understand streaming. That's perfectly fine. That is a valid lifestyle decision as she continues to be on a stream. That's still going to happen at some point. Again, just getting you used to it at first. Do a thing you want to do. As in apparently stand over a genocide pit and murder the entire horror movie industry. Exactly. Nobody's stepping to you, Dave. Well, that will be very funny when we eventually get to any other game in existence. But yes, no. While we're warming up, while we're here, just enjoying all these fine horror staples dying. Right, okay. Let's see. So it's 7:18. So let's turn off the Oh, I mean, he's right there. Whoa. No, there isn't. It's over. See how it's suddenly got a lot bluer outside? Yes. And now we get to pick up Harvest Loot. Harvest Loot. Neptune Shell, Chainsaw, another Broken Hero Sword. Ooh, Toxic Flask. Where have you gone? Alright, okay, we actually get to the bit where we get to see all the cool things we've got, and you buggered off to... If you're going fishing, I'm blocking you out the front door. You... Of all the things in this game, the exploration, fighting monsters, building things, Tanya is currently obsessed with fishing. Counterpoint, yeah. Okay, so, tell you what, I'll sell the loot, and if you're lucky, you'll get 3 gold. Right, so you've got your Neptune shell. Right, we don't need this here chainsaw. Who's got in a where? Oh, another. Right. Okay, so. Yeah, you could probably dig it up. Sort my kit. You should probably throw it away. Right. Oh, what else do we want to sell? We don't need any more moonstones. We've got plenty of scythes. That was the thing that Tanya was waving around earlier. I actually want that. No banners, none of that. None of that. No. You're apparently playing Terraria. I'm glad that we clarified that. No, I'm about to make you a cool sword, bro. Right. So, right. True Knight's Edge. Just taken a sword that we already had, bashed it into a broken sword and made it a bigger sword. And now we're going to mash two fancy swords together into an even bigger sword. Is that better? Bigger sword. Where are you? Right. You're the other werewolf, right? You clear some space. I've given you the one of the best swords in the game. Again, we've had this discussion about how things don't actually look like a penis do. When we were playing Ingress, there was a very specific shape in the glyphing minigame. There was a very specific glyph that looked perhaps like an upside-down flask, not at all like a gentleman's wapsuit. Tanya had that memorised as penis. We've been married for nearly 5 years. I still don't understand. Anyway, what am I looking at? Let's throw a flask at a squirrel. Throw it to the rabbit. The rabbit is now dead. Let's throw it to a squirrel. No more squirrel. Where else can we throw receptacles of fluids at? You say this? Oh. Meanwhile, I've picked up a bunch of your fucking stuff you've just pulled out of the squishy machine. Do you actually want any of this? Lead ore. No. No, we're throwing all of this crappy ore in your face. In your face. That's what you said. Right, come here. No. Yes, it stacked basically. Yes, now it's quick stacked my fucking healing potions away and not like the rubbish, crappy ore made of bomb. Wait, this is literally. It's. No, well, people need healing potions. People don't need your random rubbish you got out of. Maybe I should. Maybe you should consider a more simple, straightforward existence. Lol says Richie. Lol says me. Says Tanya. Stab you in the face. Have you actually equipped the fancy best sword in the game? Okay, third best sword in the game. There we are. Green sword in your face. Green sword in the rabbit face. Well, I mean, we got. Yes, in order to get the best sword in the game, dear, we kind of have to finish the game. Well, I'll finish the end boss several times over. Okay. Still 2 people watching. Hello! Hello again, Richie, and person who is not Richie. Who swords that car? Richie. We're gonna. I might have to edit the description of the stream to Tandy plays Terraria while going, Richie. Yeah, you fucking grin at us. You. Right. Okay, have we lost your snail? Well, the front door, the room of your house. So, to catch up, Richie and person who's not Richie on what's happened in here, we've built a house made out of mushrooms. It's your inn. Tanya was very excited to put a glowing snail in here. Don't lose my friend the glowing snail, she said, missing the part where all the creatures despawn when you're away from more than like 3 femtoseconds. Hey, look, there's no snail in here. You probably should. You see the no, you don't. The rabbit having a seizure in the corner by your herb garden. Hey, rabbit. Come here. Come here, rabbit. Yep. That's a serious medical condition. You know what we should do about that? Why do you can make rabbit stew offhand. Tell you what, there we are. Let's save the rabbit. Let's save the rabbit from being brutally murdered or just freaking out. What did you? Oh, the rabbit did not then just immediately fall to his death. He did have a jump. Oh, hey squirrel. No squirrel. Okay. So let's see. What can we do now?
Well,
Let's remind us what we've been doing. The
I
last.
gotta go hunt.
Okay, Tanya's hunting mushrooms. She currently on a come down and needs to get that hit, man. I have just broken my front door. I'll tell you what, hang on. Just fix the floor. No, you don't have to hang on. Richie and other guy have to hang on while I try and remember. Right, so that means it's a sharp, steep ramp up to my front door. I'll tell you what. So anyway, let's have a look at my house. It's a big castle. I'll show Richie the Bernie house. Then show him. I mean, Richie's had like months of you having nothing on Facebook but Bernie Sanders, as well as what, Facebook? Yes, there's a reason I sort of ignored Facebook until like a global pandemic kicked off. Right. Oh, it's not that terrible to say your Facebook was unreadable for 3 months. Dang on. Do I have any poking implements to poke? Oh. Why not, my love? Okay, right. So this is Tanya's house, so it looks like Bernie Sanders. See if I can outline it properly at 4:30 in the morning. That's a large eyeball. That's the only other thing that was giving light, right? So, it's all right. It's certainly nicer than most of the things Tanya makes. I'm sorry. So I'm just going to compare. Look at this fancy. I mean, they can't now. They're looking at my nice fancy house with properly with turrets and paintings. Oh, well done. And then let's look at the house that Tanya built, which is a large box made of copper. And there's another box made of mushroomy mud. And then if we, sorry, just go past, but ignore my other house for a second, we'll go past.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's a brilliant house, but I haven't finished it yet. Go past the, by necessity, box-like combat arena. And Tanya's second house, a large glass box in the middle of the desert that currently is competing for space with magical, fancy, totally heterosexual land. That was a good sentence. That was right. Okay. Lol, says Richie. Lol. Just turning a side stream into the chat and the. Okay. So that's. Oh, and then finally, the best house of all. Hang on. Got to Batman it up from the fancy turret. And up we go. Up and away. Well, I mean, again, that's the stream on the TV is not the stream at the moment here. Currently, I'm looking at, first of all, the large fire blower. Fire blower, that's not the technical term for that
Those
sort
are
of thing.
not the words you're looking for.
No, what is the word I'm thinking for? Anyway, it's a big basket and a fire blowery thing underneath a big hot air balloon. Ooh, hot air balloon in space. Now, I'll grant you, there's a slight problem in that hot air balloons are a bit rounder than what I've done, but in my defense, it was really boring to make. And there you are, now that the stream on the real life has caught up with the hot air blower. That would actually be very nice. I would be most appreciative. Yeah, I mean... Okay. So, I should at some point actually finish building this house and then completely abandon it to move into another, better, hot air balloon house like that one over there. Okay, so what do I need to do to my castle house? So I started this big turret, and I still like the concept, but you may be right in that it's a bit of a pain in the ass. So, is there anything we can do to refactor it? What else goes on top of a... hey, I'm not actually paying attention to the chat on my phone. Okay, Google. What does the Addams family house look like? Do-do-do-do. Okay, that's more of one of those American houses that have a type of architecture. Oh, hey, that... What have you done to my house?
I didn't do it.
You say that, but by counterpoint, you probably did. Of course you are. What? Do 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 do. No, we're none of that. Right. Which of these tiny? Ah, there we are. Grey bricks. Do 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 do. So, how many types of brick do I have at the moment? Right. Okay, that's okay. How about we fix this house? Does that mean? Right. Okay. There we go. And get rid of that. And that'll do for now. Right. So, who was staying in the turret under the Gobshites turret? Oh, the tax collector was staying. This house is already occupied. Why have you built a mannequin outside the front door there? Don't just build a mannequin in the middle of the foyer. Hey, you know what's happened to the mannequin? It's been actually no.
Also, to be
Well,
not
to be fair, I wasn't going around gendering the mannequins. I'd have probably gone with perfectly fine with a personikin, but then that sounds like something that I need to spend £1,000 on a furry suit. Oh yeah, that's why. That's right. Anyway, Addams family house, not sufficiently turrety. Hang on, we kind of need to actually have viewers before we can start sloughing them off like this.
Wait.
What?
Terribly doesn't go through the walls.
Oh. So you're complaining about like the third best sword in the game with a massive rapid fire capacity, huge amounts of damage, burning. Okay, Dave. Only like the third best sword in the game, almost with the game named after it. Yeah, it's all right. Not as good as just like big wavy stick thing. You know what else can go through walls?
No.
Well, the sound of our fucking neighbours mainly. That's. Oh well, shut up now. Right. Fix the wall, fix the wall. Nobody saw anything different, right? And now that looks like a slightly more sensibly shaped house. Okay. Maybe we could do something. Ah, I know what we do. We make the tower slightly shorter, but we also make it asymmetrical. Well, you're underground being beaten up by plants, and I'm jumping up and down a long, thick shaft, trying to work out how to make it shorter. Well, I don't know. I haven't been able to make all sorts of jokes while I've been at work. Apparently we realised how starved we were for knob gags at work when we're in the... So, for the benefit of Richie and, for all I know, Tiger Dude, I work I'm a web developer. We had a release at work today. It was a huge mess. No, it wasn't a huge mess. So apparently one of our releases, the one the company is named after, was taking a long time, and Tina described, apparently it's too big. And then apparently my response was to go, that's what all the ladies say. Then her response, yes, that's what she reminded me. And then also, these are things I've missed while we've been out of the office. That was a good way of articulating a sentence about a joke I made. Yeah, you can tell that I did not study in any way public speaking, or just not going herber-nurmer. Herber-nurmer. Right. Okay, so let's stop doing my nutting. Let's build a ramp up to... Hitting shit with hammers, hitting shit with... Right, there we go. That's a bit silly. Oh, hey, good idea. Go home. No, that's the nurse. Nurse would be much more useful. Right, so what's actually my... Oh, hey, I've just worked out where a whole bunch of healing potions went in my piggy bank. Well, I don't get to blame.
It's going to make you sad.
It's a hard life, but we almost shoulder off. Put away all my fancy water candles. Right. They're all starting to trickle away. Ooh. Tell you what, just take you with me. Oh, but I mean, apart from that, you are... Oh, actually, hang on. Having implemented your mushroom wrangling skills, let me just go... Well, probably. It definitely does seem a lot darker in here.
Yeah.
So... Ah, I've noticed the problem with your setup here. So, yes, right, so you've got this room.
Yeah.
You've got these mod walls for attracting all of the mushroom seeds that will make this mushroom house.
Yeah.
And you've got this wall here, the way you've planted it, and this nice ledge for making it, helping spread it. And then you've got this door here, between the two mud. And then if I fly over here, you've got another door here between these two mud. That ain't gonna get bluer. That is most unfortunate. Have you found more mushroom seeds? Looks over a screen. In fact, I'll tell you what. Let's show what's going on in Tanya's screen. Oh, hey, we haven't reset our teams. So reminded by the large text saying "Join Blue Team." I totally didn't just murder a rabbit. Anyway, what's Tanya doing? Is it fanning around in the jungle? Ah! Apparently you've got to booby trap me with big exploding death. Right, so that's what Tanya's doing. Oh, oh hey, you appear to have spilled some water into a beehive and then spilled some honey into a beehive. Dig the honey up, dear. Well, that may be a challenge, yeah. Now, well, I suggest you use... There's like a beehive... Oh, actually, there's a completely fresh new beehive sort of down and to the left. I'm showing... In fact, if we wait a minute, you'll see on the screen where I'm suggesting you go. But... Well, yes, I think I'll go and kill a turtle so you can... Oh, hey, how are you doing for life fruit? Life fruit gives you more health. Good news, it's down there somewhere. Oh yeah, sort of over there. in the direction you're currently firing, but the stream is currently showing as OLR. You, well, fish talisman make you swim underwater, also make you swim under honey. You know what they say? If you can breathe water, you can breathe honey. I mean, technically, what is drowning? It's, what is drowning, Professor? Well, not really existential, it's more biology. Like, okay, so, was that not gag, my love? Right, not make you gag or not. Well, whoever is not Richie and is still on board, we're glad you're joining us on this exciting. Yeah. Anyway, so not with gag on. Well, actually, I wonder if this will work. So Jiggy over here, and put that over. Ah, yeah, there we go. Right. Now, will this work on its own? No. So what about? Oh, hang on. So people on the stream can see what I'm doing. Hey, honey. Boo. Ah! Fuck, he's chasing me. Summoned up Pigron. Unfortunately, he attacked me rather than you because I've got the armor that makes him attack me rather than. Oh, it's very funny. Look, he's dead. Right, he was nearly dead. That was like the funniest thing that happened in the last 30 seconds. Another one! Okay. Right. Did you catch the thing you wanted?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm happy for you. Right. Do I want to use this piggy bank you've left behind? It's almost like the fishing minigame is a colossal... Start that joke again. If the fishing minigame were a bigger pile of bullshit, you could use it for agriculture. Or biofuel. It would probably start fermenting. A pile of poo starts fermenting if you just leave it long enough, and it's big enough, right? That's how anything in science works. Where have you gone? Okay. So, let's see. What we're looking for is these spots of blue like this one, which I've forgotten where it is. Good job, me. Right, so if I fall down this hole over here where you're falling, hey. Oh, no, not boy. Right, if I fall down this hole, now keep falling, that hole, past the chlorophyte. Ah, here we go. Right, this is a big forest. Oh, Winkies! You remember when I was saying there was a big worm catch, make, fight boss? You also remember when I used to be able to use verbs? I know. Making verbs do be never relationship thing. Do we? Anyway, where was I at start that bit? Okay. Wiggly worm, end of fishing rod, summon big boss, big fish. Okay. Yes. It's going to be a bit more difficult after I killed the big worm that you need to actually... Oh. No. Okay, I was just seeing if it was going to be on stream. No, that was the point where I started this bit about my complicated vernacular and diction. Right. What's that? Well, quite. Trifold map. So I've got a map. Okay, so I didn't get any grass seeds or mushroom grass seeds. So where do I need to go to get there? So, down a hole, across some red stuff, and along. Down a hole, across some red stuff. Oh, see, it is a shame that there wasn't a global pandemic being declared. Oh no, hang on, they did declare the global pandemic when you short your laptop. I should have also been quicker off the mark, because I imagine this would have been a much more interesting exercise if we'd started from the start. How do you feel about eventually cracking an expert world and starting from scratch. Perhaps when we've killed the Moon Lord, and I mean, just for the purposes of for the stream, lads, for the stream, we can still just. I've already got it out now. Can't you see? Yeah. Wait, what's that red mark on it?
Control yourself.
I think we previously established the general requirements vis-a-vis Nodgags. What are you doing? I'm currently looking for mushroom seeds for the mushroom house that you have started building. Currently, there are no mushroom seeds. There's some totally heterosexual bats, almost the same word, some totally heterosexual slimes. So no, that joke is technically more homophobic than I was going for. What am I going for? Some, oh, I don't know. Just invertly declaring that the slime is gay is probably not kosher. Yeah, it is gay. Somebody who likes people of the same gender. Right, what am I doing over here? Okay. Right, oh, you're still here. What are you doing? Oh, hey, I haven't gone down here. It's down here. More fabulous... well... yes, I've done similar, and it looks exactly like what I was doing about half an hour ago, where we were just looking at a most wonderful collection of crystal caves. Well, I mean, you technically need more mushroom seeds, although you do need more. And also, if one of us wants to do a missile build, we need lots of mushrooms to mash together into bars of mushroom so that we can make armor out of mushrooms. Probably also mushrooms out of mushrooms. I imagine it's probably easier to make mushrooms out of mushrooms than armor. Badger, 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 badger. I'm surprised you went with a bast. I went with AVG. Dick. Well, I think the idea is that you're subjugating it to your will. Let's perhaps not go too far onto the etymological theory behind sucking my dick, bitch. Okay. Meanwhile, well, somewhere at some point, there's a linguistic theory beyond take it, you dirty slag. Well, fortunately, I'm not a sexist pig. I'm just doing a funny bit. Although that's mostly to say, okay. Lots of grey bricks. Oh, because of the. Oh yeah, right. I was supposed to be farming mummies, wasn't I? Richie's posted an emoji of I don't know what that is. I have not studied Twitch emojis a lot, so it's gonna be like. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of room in Terraria for the characters themselves to emote, because then I can't go, you what? Anyway, let's sell some stuff and then stand around waiting for my mummy. Right. Oh yes, I should probably right, sell the rabbit banner, sell many things. Yes, it happened about 15 minutes ago. Well, all I'm saying, it was made sense at the time. Basically, long ago in a galaxy far, far away, I was pointing at what team to join, and then I kill the rabbit because it looked to me funny. Okay, so let's go and stand around in the desert looking for an old chap in some robes. Oh, you found a whole. Whoa, fuck me! That's quite some house. Right, I'm going to join you. I'll let you harvest it, but for the stream, lad. Right. Oh, although it's less fabulously coloured on my screen than it is on yours. Wow, that's a majorly mushroomy mansion. What is hitting me? I don't think... I mean, take your hammer to it, because then you actually take the mushroom walls, but he's actually in the chests here. Okay, you're not missing much, though. Ooh, I'll tell you what. I'm going to steal this bee statue. In fact, I'm going to steal all these statues and get attacked by Bull Harry. Eyeball statue? Eyeball statue. Oh, hang on. I appear to be actually stealing your balls, so I'm going to run away. Well, wrong place at the wrong time. Just like that. That wasn't a Richie voice. That was a sort of archetypical weird cowboy voice. Unless Richie is secretly a weird cowboy. I mean, he spends all that time around horses. Hey, Richie. How are the horses? I have no idea if, like, it actually records the chat on the recording
Probably
of the...
not.
That would be a lot of effort. Right, what am I doing? Right, apparently I found some... Oh, I found some mushroom grass seeds. Right, so let me get some dank mushrooms. Well, you're currently... what are you currently doing? Hanging out in... Oh. I actually get 2 seeds, because it appears to have planted both of them at the exact same time. Check the stream back in real time. I swear this TV just has some stuff going on at the edge, because look in the top left there. You can't actually see my Terra plate there. Yeah, we're going to have to reconfigure this TV. It doesn't understand how to have it be a TV. That was a good sentence. Okay. This was talking about the TV on which we are playing. Right. Oh, too many things at once. Here's this tower again. I'm being sprinkled with confetti by Destiny, who looks like a child. She's a survivor, except for when there's a huge death orb coming down. Okay. I just bought a bubble and put a bubble down. I bought a bubble. The party girl sold me a bubble. I bought a bubble and bubbled it. So we've got a bubble. I'm going to put a bubble in a house. Your house will have a bubble in it. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Ah, there's a bubble in your house. Bubble, bubble. A big bubble. I am running out of things I can alliterate, and apparently the horses are doing okay. Well, that's good. Bubble, bubble, bum. Bum. Apparently we've had a long day. We're just saying bum now. Well, that's not necessarily what I said. Mostly... No, I was just going with things that alliterate. Well, I mean, that too. Yes, Richie's caught the joke. He's gonna be delighted in a second when he finds out we're just saying bomb for like 5 minutes. What am I doing? Prevaricating. Bomb? Okay, right, enough bums.
To be fair.
Would it be? Oh, I didn't put the bloody eyeball statue away. I don't know. Apparently, eyes don't drop anything useful. Yeah, we've already covered how I probably need to go to the optometrist. Many people need to go to the optometrist, like your mum, and like my mum. Both of these are women who need to. Oh, fuck me!
Later.
Well, I mean, you know. Oh no, okay. Twitch's guidelines explicitly prohibit, well, nudity. Who knows? I may even object to saying bum. Anyway, now that we've made the bum joke and just stood here looking at this desert, what have I got to drop from this one walkie around thing? Mummy. Yes, Mummy. Big Mum. Mummy dropped megaphone. Mummy dropped blindfold. Blindfold, thing I was going to spend like 5 minutes farming while probably talking about bombs more. Instead, we're going to go home and make normal jokes. Okay, so to calm down a second, stop with all the Calipigian humour and Calipigian. Well, they had big bums. We're not doing very well at not making bum jokes here. Okay, take a breath. So, to explain what on earth I was rabbiting on about with all the bum jokes going on there, a piece of equipment you can make is a shield that blocks you against lots of negative status attacks. I've been accumulating the ingredients for that, stroke stealing from Tanya. No, that's that's trade booking. Emo riddles was a colloquialism that I wish to taken off, but then emo stopped being a thing in popular culture, and we all moved on.
Thanks, Richie.
Richie's not emo. Richie's. Nah, Richie's got more of a early 2000s new metal thing going on. Okay, so to get back, so I built all the parts of this thing that I was talking about with all the resistance to negative status effects, and I've just built it. And I'm going to now attach it to my shield. And now, no motherfucker doing anything to me except hurting me and killing me and making me die. So lots of things that could happen to me then. Big spikes. That is. I know. Well, there was that summer in France when Dad was just a gigantic bat. Cricket. No, the humour arises because obviously my father was not a giant bat for a summer. Although, well, I mean, if it turns out that Dad was in fact a giant bat for a part of a summer, then it's going to make some very good material when for their wedding anniversary celebrations when, like, the world isn't on fire. What am I doing? I am moving stuff around like a president clearing a table. So let's see. So megaphone. Did you have a megaphone or
no?
No. Oh well, I will leave that in this chest for now. Wait, Richie's caught up to the bit with the giant bat. Didn't I tell you the story about how he was a giant bat for a summer? Or this is going to be most perfect. We're just going to have a sine wave of bum jokes and Dad was a bat. I don't know if I should probably actually watch more streams before expounding on the medium, but I imagine most streamers don't talk for solidly 10 minutes about bums and then giant bats. So, yeah, tab over to like the Escapist stream at the moment, and it's just going to be that Yahtzee Crowshaw turned out to be actually a giant crow for 3 weeks. Tanya is not understanding any of this at all. No, that was Ashen's.
Oh, no. Stop it.
Although they both do have the same facial hair, more or less. Well, you just don't like YouTube. Richie is asking, what do you mean he was a bat? Well,
It was a joke.
I should probably add that as a flashcard on the stream. Unfortunately, that it's, although you never know. I think Mum was an opossum for like one Christmas. No, she'd probably be a horse for Christmas. Or a moth, yes. Oh, no, that wrong house. Why do I keep trying to fly up to my house that's a balloon? I built a bloody teleporter. Right, land on the teleporter. There we go. Up we go. Put the statue in the statue chest. Right, okay. There, now is the time to find another bit to work on. Now we're finished with Bombs and Bats. Bombs and Bats was my weird fetish game. Can we do anything to this balloon house apart from pontificate on the pirate? Does the pirate do anything interesting? Oh yeah, we have a pet pirate. His name is... who is almost behaving at this point. She only started making weird dubstep growly noises when I tried actually picking her up. Which actually made me stroke her for like all of like 10 seconds. Okay, nothing for the pirate. Fly, fly, fly. What am I doing? I don't think I'm his type. I don't know what Jeff Goldblum's type is. That was a most hilarious bit we went on there. Apart from all of the jokes that I didn't tell. Right, what am I looking at here? Alright, so stick of make things, butchery chainsaw. You're actually going to want your imp stuff anymore. I'm trying to clear out this chest so that I can put more useless weapons we never use in there. Well, they're never going to go in there. It would be silly. No. Right. Oh yes, you haven't found the magma stone to make a mechanical lovely thing. Oh, for heaven's sake. I just realised it quick stacks my bloody yo-yo into the, why did... Oh, okay. So... No. No, actually I won't now, fuck you. You're trying to catch a whole mess of spiders. So I imagine like the moth wing. Oh, I've got fabulous moth wings now. Ooh, Mothman. Ooh, that doesn't necessarily fit with my. Well, actually, let's test the height on these. Up, 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 and that's so about that much higher than the turret, and swap out for my frozen wings that I've been using since the dawn of time. Oh, let it go, dear. Right, actually, Mothron wings and frozen wings are about the same. What am I doing? Alright, this has been flying up and down. I'm fascinated to see. This is my fascination at this point, because we know the two people we still have watching the stream. One of them is Richie, because one of them is Richie. One of them has not said anything yet, and it's... Oh, I mean, you say this, but we've been at two people fairly consistently for what must be an hour at this point, and that is definitely the only explanation for people enjoying the fine content we're producing by sitting here talking about bottoms and what am I doing in your stupid chest? Right, okay, let's put the stupid gun that's more wibbly wobbly than the Gatling shark, and that's already filled up your chest. That was a very exciting discussion. Right. Okay, so I've got my cool shield. Technically I should help you find yours. So why can't I see my huge beard? Yes. So if I just take off my helmet, can we see my man? No. And I can sort of see... Yes. So theoretically, I've got a great big bushy beard equipped. Where's my actual armor helmet? There we go. I'll tell you what, we should actually kill the golem because A, that will be interesting for Richie and our other man. Yes. Yeah, let's do that. Let's kill a boss. That will actually be interesting. I mean, we don't really need to. We just get out our yo-yos and hit him around the head. Oh no. Oh yes. Well, I'll tell you what, I will make my way over to where he be, and then you can teleport to me. Right, so we're going exploring over this way. So, where was I? Tanya's fantastic glass house, the totally, yes, I'm now trying to find a non-lazy joke about the fabulously wonderful land of, whatever life decisions you want to make with the rainbows and everything. Oh, smack it. Is that a pixie? Yes, it is. Slap a pixie. I'm sure that was probably one of those trends in 2007. Slap a pixie. Film it on your Motorola Razr in like 23 by 42 resolution. A whole 2 megapixels on your camera. Anyway, so that's the fabulous lands that we just passed through. And now, theoretically, we're in the jungle. Woo! Away, old women! Away! Pick up the neighbours. Oh my gosh, I'm being attacked by a huge bat. Big tentacle man. Big turtle. Candy Mountain. Right. Oh, another turtle. Is it dead? Yes, only like 3 or 4 days ago, turtles were actually a threat. Now they are... now we harvest them for their sweet, sweet turtle shells, so Tanya can make a hell of sweet... Oh, werewolves are out. This would be much more useful if we didn't already have magical werewolf stones that are making me a werewolf, even as we speak. Actually, I just killed something. But where am I? Now, have I gone down the wrong hole? I know. And then I kept going because I'm an inconsiderate lover? No, we're going to back it up. We're going to apologise to the hole. We're going to hold it close, and then we'll come back to this hole at another time after we've had a nice evening, had some wine. I can't go out here either. There's an endless labyrinth of the wrong hole. It's like there's some terribly upset women somewhere. No, to be fair, there's terribly upset everyone everywhere. Everyone is perennially upset. Okay, let's try sticking it in this hole. I ain't judging. Right, so while I fall in this hole, let's get rid of that. Not that. Keep that. Keep that. Get rid of that. So I'm not... What am I going to do with these sunflowers? Pixel, what are you doing? Pixel is currently just sitting on some loan paperwork that I should actually file away in our document filing system, also known as a large IKEA bag. Okay. Okay, so tell you what, let's go in the front door that we've probably dismantled. So, hidden deep in the depths of the jungle, which for some reason goes deep underground, we're on the top of a mysterious Aztec temple. And then there's a door, which until recently was locked. Oh, spikes, jungle slime. Trying to stop picking up random tats. Pixel, why are you specifically sitting on the loan paperwork? Do you want some money?
Lonely.
I still maintain I should have bought one of those. I'm not sure that's how you spell giggity, Richie. Oh, mimic. Yeah, the kind stealth chests, apart from the fire rate, looks like not at all the chests you find in here, containing now rubbish. Oh, filter. So theoretically, there's a secret hidden race of lizardmen that live specifically in this temple, but you can't see any of them because I'm like chopping them into pieces with my mental sword. Mental sword. Oh, hang on. You can have theoretically seen some lizardmen before I sort of turn them into a fine, gooey paste. Yeah, we should really do a series of... For this, yes, when we kill the Moon Lord, we should come back to this in expert mode. You haven't actually done an expert mode playthrough, have you? Yes, well, I mean, it will be interesting now that you ostensibly know what you're doing. Ostensibly. Right, now. Oh, that's just because you've got large shoes on. Okay, so there's a mysterious altar here, which would be a lot more potentious if what would yes, of having great portent. It'd be the big important if it be in this massive arena that is like one room away. Randomly generated everything. Hell funny. Right, so let's get rid of the silver ore. So what we're going to do is make this fight even more horrifically unbalanced against the golem. Oh wait, the mysterious guardian of the temple, who is totally not a golem, bro. Oh, he's back. So, kill some more things that... Calm down, Bear. It's commercial. Right, so what I'm just going to do is try and build and fail. Right. So what I'm going to do, I should probably put a door... Ah! Hello there. Right, so I'm going to perhaps go and fetch the door from the top of the temple. Yes, we discussed this yesterday when we were trying to find more power cells to fight totally not the boss that's just waiting here. And you can only get into this temple after you've killed another boss and got a key from him. So even if you've got a super-powered axe that will just destroy everything else in the temple, you can just have this door floating on space that you can't use because the key is... Okay, now you can't actually open that door because there was a torch in the way. Right. Okay, now just build some wall to... Okay, I can't open because there was a pressure plate for a trap there. Unfortunately, that's thwarted somewhat by... Right, so... Hang on, how do I build a wall? Well, first of all, you ask your wife to take a step back. As long as you face the consequences of it, right. So about there, and then make sure I can actually get through this hole. Yeah, you think?
Yes.
Okay, right. So I'm just going to swap out my weaponry for a yo-yo. Yes, that's the thing. This game has yo-yos as weapons. See also Tanya waving around a yo-yo. Right. Right. So take off. You are playing Terraria. It's like that bit, like that one bit on The Simpsons once. You are watching Fox. Right. Okay. Okay. This is. So the huge golem monstrosity is spawned inside the wall. This is what we could traditionally call a problem. Well, okay, I'm going to have to remove that wall slightly, but at the moment he can't fight us, so... No, we've... Careful, right, his hand has spawned, right, hit him in the face, hit him in the face. In the face. Continue hitting him in the face. Be prepared to jump up and down a bit as he shoots you measurately in the face. Right, now, can we actually find his body? Has he completely fallen through the floor? He is literally fallen through the floor. Get that off. There. Oh, come home! Ye will ruin your bum. So, that was dying to a boss, except for me, because I was clever and ran away. Well, fortunately, we can easily solve this. Let me... It's not going to go anywhere, dear. Calm down. Let me just run back over there. And then you can teleport in. So. Yes. Because not only have I seen it, I'm seeing it literally happen again as we speak. So we've learned a few things. We've learned that you actually need to make sure that the golem has space to spawn, or he will sort of descend through the floor like some guy who descends through a floor. Franco Descendo floor. Yeah, again, you're going to get your gold back there. Chin up. What are you worried about then? So let's remind you of the common video game colloquialism for saying all money is gold. Oh, yes. You'll get your money back, woman. Right, so let's see. Fall down a hole again. Yes, this is as thoroughly entertaining as previously when we fell down a hole. Hello, you're watching the Falling Down a Hole channel. Today on the Falling Down a Hole channel, your mum. Okay. You forgot to actually wait until I said, hey, I'm by the money. No. Right, well, what are you like? Well, okay. So, yep, let's have a look. Silver, there we are, platinum coin. There's your money. So, while I wait for you to actually come down the hole, let me prepare slightly for the next time. Ah, nope. Let's get beaten up by Lizard James. Right. Right, okay, you've got your money. Now. Yeah, I haven't finished yet, dear. I was busy digging and then you came along going, burr. That's and then you shot Hamilton. Wow, come on. You only go on about that like 3 times a day. I should be able to remember it. Tanya very much enjoyed the musical Hamilton. I mean, well, I'll tell you what. If we have more than 3 people on this stream, we'll talk about Hamilton. That is a metric that I've come up with because what are we going to say about Hamilton? It was a musical. It only technically still is musical. What am I about? Anyway, let's try this again. Right. So dig more of a hole in the wall. So let's see. Right, that's a I think that'll do. Let me just I'll tell you what, hang on. Hey honey, look at this, a magical pig. Hold on, just kill this sneaky chap coming up the floor. Okay, why is it not letting me actually put stuff in the chest for the pig? So for reference, normally you get a piggy bank that lets you store your personal items so that only you can get to it, but obviously you can't take that with you. We each got a thing. That lets us summon a magical flying pig. That's the pig flying magically here. Well, I had to open the pig magically. Magically did I have to open the pig to actually get my stuff. Right, are you ready to hopefully do this properly? Okay. Why did that not work? Why does this persist in not working? What's going on? Well, I mean, it's yes, but it's currently not going. Take away the torch. Yes, have you got one on hand? Okay, right. You're up, champ. Right click it. Okay, this is perplexing. It shouldn't be a problem. I mean, he's got more space than he had before. Right, okay, try a different measure. Right, dig it up. You've picked it up. No, can you just drop the ancient mystical lizard altar so I can put it down? Thank you. So, put it here. Yeah, this is, I'm sorry, honey, this has never happened before. No, that's not a metric. No, that's the wall of flesh, dear. You know what else is a joke? A man walks into a bar without his head. No, I don't know either, actually. Okay. Ow. Okay, so Golem, summoning, Sarah must have already been defeated, at least once in the current world. So Golem spawns directly above the altar. What about if I put some of the ceiling back? Hang on, so just dig that up and move it back over here. So put that there, right. There's a brick. I mean, it shouldn't need to just teleport through the wall. Is it because it doesn't like my sneaky running away ways? Is it because the golem is still in fact in the map, just somewhere deep below? So hang on. No, I mean it shouldn't be the case. I'll tell you what. Let's just go straight down and see if he's. Well, it's you know where the fun in being subtle is. I hope you do because I don't. Right, let's judiciously ignore the big bulb. Right, fall down hole, fall down hole. Right, get chat back up on my phone. How many things can I do at once? We're still alive. We've silenced Richie with our incredible wit and vim and dug through a rail. Yeah, a rail. Right, okay. Can I? Yeah, we go. Just quickly repair this minecart track. No, don't. Okay. Now, dig the magical minecart track up. Come on, we're on the clock here. Make. So yes, there's minecart tracks that spawn around the world. But. Oh, who's dying? Oh, me. I don't know. Oh, hey! It looks.
Mama!
Right. Meanwhile, Tanya's mushroom house has apparently succeeded. And so our cunning plan to fight a boss is currently floundering on account of he got stuck, he fell through the world and then refused to come back. And Hamster is now demanding to come out again. I'll tell you what, we could take a break. That is a thing that some streamers occasionally do. I'll tell you what, let's do that. Tanya is about to die. Okay, so you're out of the lava? Right, so we're going to take a break. And then we'll be back in a bit. Let's see. Now, if I click that, it says that. And then if I click that and that, And we're back in the room. Right. Let me actually get comfortable. Right. Hamster is now in a ball. Child next door is having whatever the opposite of a ball is. Pixel is on the dresser outside. Tanya is waving a sword around.
Somewhere in the room.
And I need to remember that I need to actually select Terraria and not just go straight back to the game, because then we'll... Why am I... Oh, gold squirrel. Catch a gold squirrel. Yeah, I do. Open. Right, so now I have a gold squirrel. Pixel is now back over here. I'm not plugged in, apparently. That should hopefully not reflect on the stream. Okay. So, meanwhile, we have our old friend, the infinitely falling rabbit, who has stopped infinitely falling the second I draw attention to it. There we go. There he goes. I don't understand what it is about this house that causes the infinitely falling rabbit. Some say some funny things. That was their first mistake. Right. Sell the golden squirrel for 10 gold. The golden squirrel loves being made of gold. Okay. Cheap gravestone, werewolf, thing, rockets, thing, stupid magic dagger I don't need. Apparently I took that chair all the way up from the big fight. Yeah, the big fight. Right. So far so quiet on the eastern front. No, that's a western front. Hang on. Never. So that's north.
I mean, west of where we're sitting in that this is my room.
No, there is that. Okay. No, don't quick stack. That will just result in losing all my healing potions again. I think therein lies the problem with having a chest full of healing potions next to our place where we loaded all the chests, including the one full of healing potions. Okay, can't put anything away. Check the map. Does it give any clue as to where this erstwhile boss has gone? Yeah. Well, that scuppers that wonderful plan to fight a boss. Hello again, Richie. It will be helpful if any Twitch streaming tools had any sort of timestamp for chat. Right. So, yeah, that's all. Woo! You're stacking. No stacking! Oh. Why is there a gravestone? Oh, because I got killed. No. Oh, did just kill a bunny before he fell into my pit of death. So, what can we do if apparently we can't kill a boss right now? Oh, I'll tell you what, let's see if I can find the wee little man, the wiggly worm, who you just can't catch, so that we can try fighting the fish boss and get cremated doing that. That'd be fun. Oh no, I'm just saying, he'll probably do naughty things, such as death. What's this over here? Whatever it isn't anymore. We are now underground in the desert. Why are you going ooh? Well, that is unfortunate. Yes, that is probably quite useful. Chlorophyte is what you make all of the almost end-game armor out of, including mashing it into mushrooms to make mushroom armor, and coverage in turtle shells to make turtle armor, and rubbing ectoplasm on it to make it disgusting. Yes, and... Okay, well, there's something killing me. Well, that's good to know. Okay, so I need to go down a bit further. That is the nature of the game. From like tiny blobbly slime that will murder your face when all you've got is a toothpick, to unspeakable eldritch gods. Where am I? Oh, there's Fancy Bats and Bald Harry. Bald Harry, who we've already established, is Bald and Harry. Okay, I found him already there. Oh, fancy sword. Does not drop anything useful. You're just automatically farming. You're just automatically stabbing whatever's in front. Oh shit! Of you. Well, WhatsApp is always. WhatsApp's going to be there when we're all dead. Well, that is an option. Well, don't you could also say, hey, we're running around and killing things on Twitch, and hopefully someone will understand better than you do. But you spent the entire 2 streams going, I don't understand the point of any of this. So, aren't we all? What am I looking for here? Oh, the wiggly worm that I just completely missed. Oh, that's good. Right. So, let's just take the straightest route to the next. Ah, there we are, the mushroom house place that we found earlier. Oh, Bald Harry again. Why is Bald Harry so interested in being my friend? Yes, because I'm cubical. Right, no worms. What do I need to do to summon the truffle worm? No, oh, hey, thinking about worms. The current situation with the government. No, not really. Oh, hey, so the mushroom Harry. You remember about half an hour ago? No. Well, they do appear in the jungle, the mighty jungle. They do away. Right. What do I do? So where does our mate, who is a mushroom, live? It is probable. No, he's living in your copper house because your mushroom. You've sufficiently densely mushroomed this room. There we are. We've got an entire room that's just a forest full of mushrooms. However, the next thing we need to do is work out how much. Oh, I have a platinum, which means we can buy an auto hammer. Auto hammer, for some reason, is big mashy hammer that turns chlorophyte ore and mushrooms into mushroom ore. Because that's how science works. Mashy mushroom. Also, it might allow you to. Oh no, I suppose the mushrooms will let you. Tanya is in the jungle. That is that. Way or wimbo way. Okay. So let me put these mushrooms away. But what does inventory do? Put those away. That. Seeds and plants. Try and get rid of these 2. I've been carrying around a sunflower for about, how long have we been playing? 2 weeks at this point. Oh, at this point we're just waving around cleanup fluid. Oh, aye, well done. That's yes, you have indeed acquired an item that you are so fantastically overleveled for. Pixel, did you just slip on the paperwork? A picture to be seen here is a cat rolling around trying to get comfortable on a stack of paper. In fact, I'll tell you what. Don't know. Our filing system seems to be out of order at the moment. We've just got a pile of stuff that's not paperwork resting on the IKEA bag full of paperwork. We know how to do grown-up things like the accountant and... Boom, boom. Well, we've got a live audience. Again, we've got Richie, and we've got the quietest audience man we've ever seen. I say this, but to be fair, I tend to do that when watching other people's streams, but these are also streams with at least like 30 people in. What am I doing? Well, lasers hate trees. Well, I mean, auto-targeting. No! Well, fuck the environment, am I right? People who don't like the environment? Yeah, you know what I mean. No, I mean, aliens probably want a place to grow their carrots. Aliens like carrots. Actually, where is this hamster that we got out a while ago? Fez. Oh, travelling traders here. He's got a Fez, a chalice. Oh, sake. Sake better than beer because apparently, or because Terraria devs secretly fantastic weeaboos. Let's just make sure this hamster hasn't got stuck. Probably both. Designs too. Hold on. Right, she has got stuck. Why am I talking? People on streams and on Let's Play videos always wander off from the microphone. Can't hear you. It just sounds like, well, probably exactly like I said. Right, back in place. Put those on. So yes, in our interval that happened at some point in the past. Where is my mouse? Oh, there we are. Tanya's ginger beer got turned into a ginger beer and so on comfort, and I just had plunged onto me a bottle of the terrible wine we were drinking the other day we were streaming. It's terrible. There we are. It's Castellero del Diablo Pinot Grigio made in Chile in 2019. I remember. Sure, I had it before and it was all right. Richie is asking, what's that in the background? Which thing in the... Yes, you're saying this in our big fancy house full of stuff. Do you mean the sign saying join blue team? Do you mean this travelling trader who sells things? Do you mean this balcony where I've got a gravestone that I'm going to move? The hole in the house I've just made by digging into the house. Hang on. Let's rebuild the house quickly. Once I find the bricks. Do you mean that balcony where there's also like a mannequin with an evil eyeball head? I tell you what, we should probably show some of the early bosses. I heard another man talking. Oh, he means in the background in the room. Yes, Tanya was just doing a voice to suggest how people who walk away from the microphone on Let's Plays and streams sound. Oh, yes. They don't know this, and they don't know what they're saying, and me. Oh yes, the Charlie Brown adult approach. Oh, actually, no, it's our live-in boyfriend, Henrique. Oh shit, no, that's my live-in boyfriend, right?
I do love that we both
See, I wasn't.
our
See, I was originally going with Clancy, but that seems wrong. I'm imagining more of like a late middle-aged man going slightly bald who is really passionate about the Crumhorn. I'm also, if I'm honest, I'm also thinking like the minstrel who forward around the avatar of Boris back when we played Kingdom of Loathing before the sex scandals and the general dickery. Anyway, I'm just. Anyway, so.
Okay.
Yes, I'll tell you what, let's see, what time is it? 3:15. So we can try. Just running around like a headless chicken. We could. There we are. We'll try the golem again. Then, probably by the time we've done that, it'll be night time. So, I tell you what, we'll just fight the Eye of Cthulhu again and see how quickly we can beat a boss by doing absolutely nothing. And then. And that. We've been streaming 2.5 hours. See, you lamented something probably. But look at you now. Look at me no longer in the fabulous forest of. Yes, I think we're doing different bits there. Never mind. Anyway, I've got wings. They're multiplying. Never mind. And up again. And you are digging a hole. It's going to be very difficult to fight a boss when you're in a hole. We've already established you put the boss in a corner. He tunnels through the floor like a socially awkward mole, and then you never see anyone again. Okay, right. So now I'm the other side of the jungle, the mighty jungle. We should also see about trying to find more Martian flying saucers. Oh, hey, I should summon my magic floating ball. No, that's the final countdown. Never mind. Keep going down. Check my map. Oh. There we are, minecarts. Just like Minecraft only. Well, fortunately, I've instead gone with the one that goes directly to the what is this place? Oh, dig. Right, okay. So, Big B. Turtle. Come here. Poacher turtle. Well, that's very silly. You should be in the secret lizard temple deep in the earth. Although slightly less deep in the earth than where you are. Right. Okay. Why is the campfire being turned out? Okay. You can right-click the campfire to turn it off. I don't know why you'd want to do that, because the campfire gives you some life regeneration, and it's just generally lovely. But if you're a mad person that hates good things... Right, so you could teleport to me now. I am here. No, hopefully you do that soon, because currently it's just me standing around looking at all sorts of interesting things while I have to my foot. And then she's away. Oh, hello, you're there. Right. Should we do this thing? How about I first of all spend a bunch of time fanning around, and then the boss still won't appear because he's, I don't know, picking his nose in a block of mud. Right. Okay. So yo-yo bag on. Got my yo-yo. No. Well, we'll have to do that, say, a day that is not today. That is somewhat annoying. Oh well, at least if I try and work out how the whole clips of your stream things go, then that will be a fine one of, hey, we summoned the boss, and he's stuck in a wall, and he is descended out of sight. Okay, right. So, now, let's find some boss summoning items. I'm going to see how little I can do to defeat the Eye of Cthulhu. You're welcome to join me. Are you? Are you? Okay, right. I mean, how quickly did we... Right, we could also fight a mechanical boss of your inclination. Okay, you get the snake. We'll fight the one we know we can kill first, and then we'll fight that. So, the Dryad is in the Dryad house. Okay, yeah, we showed this arena. We in fact showed this arena, but I forgot how my house works. What's going on there? You're just sitting in your house. This is like...
Something wet.
Speaking of things that are wet... There. Someone's got to drink it. Are you sure I'm cooking with it? Yeah, okay. No. Right, these buffs on. What's these rabbits hanging out in my pit? Pit of death. So an extra fancy sphere. Well, first we'll come over here so you can do it. Look, over here. Yeah, I chopped them away from there. Come to the arena. Tandy, flying up to our old boss fighting platform. No, come here. Come here. You're what, fighting the easiest boss in the game? Right, let's see how little... No, come up here. You've got your two balls out. Okay, so let's summon the first boss... Well, first or second boss in the game, the Eye of Cthulhu. Oh no, it's a huge, sinister floating eye. What's it going to do? Stop actually fighting it. We kind of wanted to show what it did. I can't knock you back into the spikes. Did you bring the... Okay, so theoretically, what was supposed to happen there was it was supposed to grow teeth and eat us, but Tandy decided, no, I'm going to just... I'm going to spunk fight out the thing before anyone can see what's going on. Right. Oh, I've now got another Eye of Cthulhu mask, which you can't see because I'm currently a werewolf. Okay. Oh, and apparently my battery's running out of my mouse because it's spazzing out. Right. While you fucking work out what you're doing with well, anything.
I just
Charlie Brown Boys.
This has been where
Charlie Brown Boys. Hello.
Oh no! Let's watch our guy kill his eyeball. I'm not even tired of this part. Minion men are killing us.
Yes. Oh yeah.
So it might kill.
No, I've got huge amounts of health. Yeah. See, there we go.
There, I hope you're happy.
Wow. I don't know if this thing can pick up the sound. Yep.
Hi, Clarabelle.
Got a hamster who wants to either get out or run in the ball. Hello. Oh, who's a hamster? Who's a hamster? Okay. Right.
Summon the twins.
Don't do that while putting that hamster on.
Right, I'm gonna summon Cthulhu again.
Yes.
I killed him again.
Stop making a weird hacker growl in the hall.
Are you sure she's gone?
I think so.
Yeah.
Or she's sort of a bit twitchy. Yeah.
Look at all the things.
Why bite me? Why? I'll give you a nice chunk of carrots, but I gave you one earlier.
Okay, well he deals with cancer. I'm gonna I pulled away that I just got from this amazing boss fight that was so difficult.
A considerable damage. Right. Okay.
You ready?
Twins.
Yes.
Right, so this is after you unlock the hard mode. Oh, right. So this is the same thing, only it's actually a threat. Why did you turn off the... Problem is, I actually have to think about this, because, You're right, my love. Did you know you actually have to participate in the fight? Shit! Yes, as I was running through the house. Running away, running away. Yeah, summon. Okay, right. Magical healing knives. Help me. Where's my cursor? Where? Right, okay. Oh, it's also a lot more difficult when my mouse goes spats. Right, okay. Oh, I hate having to do shit with my trackpad. Right, okay, hope you've got him. This is going to be brilliant footage when you kill him and I'm regenerating one screen over. Right. Yay! You killed him! Right, okay. On the shopping list, some batteries. No. Oh. Oh well. I just had to use my. I just had to use my trackpad, which doesn't work when with my keyboard. That's just great. I've got a choice of my keyboard or my trackpad when I'm playing. Okay. Okay. Just shut the that off. You got all of the. I say all of the loot. All of the loot is a pile of slime. Don't fall in the hole when the spikes are there. What are you like? Okay. So, and just to answer Richie's question, how have things improved with Clarabelle? Actually quite well. For the benefit of the other person who's on the stream who doesn't know who Clarabelle is, our hamster, who was super friendly and interested and lovely when in the pet shop, and then turned into a death metal nightmare when we actually tried interacting with her and like doing anything with her at all. It's not been a fun 2 weeks, but she is warming up a bit. She sort of let me rub her slightly where she was going into a ball, and she actually goes into a ball now. It's weird. She's, give it another week or two, she might actually like us. So we'll live in hope. Also in hope, the hope that people are still interested in watching this after we take a break to find some batteries, and I just make some noise. but tapping it like that does. Well,
Fair enough.
okay. Well, so that's been a frustrating anywhere between 5 and 20 minutes. Found some batteries. Found some batteries weren't working either. Didn't find any more batteries. Fought with the trackpad. Well,
No, my corded mouse that's upstairs. With
well, I mean, we've started now, but that would probably be useful for if we can't find any batteries for.
that's as best as I can.
Okay. Now it's just moving the streaming cover. Okay, never mind. Okay, and back in the room. I'm amazed I haven't been brutally murdered. Okay, so we're probably. So, fortunately, we got some lovely boss killing done because I now can't fart and chew gum. I do wonder who was trying to fart and chew gum. No, it's just that. Oh, hello, there you are. Right, so what can we build? By which I mean, what can I build? Let me see. I don't seem to have done. I would have put them in the chest if I did. Richie was lolling there. So long ago, that discussion from like 30 seconds. Crimtane ore. We don't need Crimtane ore. Where is a man who can sell stuff? I'm selling. My stuff, dear. My stuff. Were you planning to use a Crimtane ore, my love? What exactly were you planning to do? For what? For stuff. Stuff and things. That is a plan as comprehensively as a Boris Johnson emergency plan, my love. No, you do that because you're mad, my love. Mad, mad, mad. I used some to make this totally awesome armor. That no. My conclusion is you've gone mad again. You'll notice, my love. My love. Are you accusing me of stealing from your piggy bank? Yeah. Which definitionally I can't get into because I would be looking in my piggy bank. Yeah. The only way I could steal from your piggy bank is to hijack your computer, which would be really difficult when I was wandering around looking for batteries. Look. Naughty wife. Right. Okay. So right, now you've got an Eye Cthulhu head on one of your person. None of your non-gender specific wooden costume persons. Stop gendering the mannequins. No. The only boobs you've got are all the boobs you're making by just trying to gender a wooden statue. Huge boob. Right. No, I have beetle armor. Made of turtle armor, made of turtle shells and chlorophyte. It might be. You may be better off using. It's a shame that we don't have a huge chlorophyte mine deep under our house. Oh, you, my love, you, right next to me, could come down and actually look at the chlorophyte farm. Yeah, absolutely. It's what it's there for. I mean, as long as you replace any chlorophyte you mine with actual jungle blocks, then hell yeah. I mean, come down to the fall down the elevator until you find mud. Yes. In fact, come down. I can see what I'm talking about. Well, I mean, fortunately, I have a large chest of it right next to. So yeah. What, into my chlorophyte farm that I made myself, and you've run past several times. Yes, stealing from the thing I set up. You'll stop making me sound like Anne Rand because the sweat of my brow, etc., and fall down the hole. I can still sort of aim it if I'm it seems to peter out very quickly. The I don't know what stops the Terrorblade shooty. You know, you may have to stop comparing to literally the best sword in the game, or you're gonna get sword envy. Okay. This has now been a minute of me just running around a bunch of squares. Right, space, Julie! Right, down the elevator. Not that one. You are... I don't know where you think you're going. I lament that I'm easily distracted, my love. Come here. Don't make me go Yoda on your ass. Do or do not. There is no try. Hurry up, white girl. Well, I was also doing another reference there. Mostly just being rude. And calling you slow. Oh, apparently there's a party. And now the stream has for about 3 minutes been me running back and forth between some mud. Basically, here. Right. Okay. First. Yes, and then replace everything else with mud bricks. Yeah, you got the idea. This is a farm for all. Tanya is... Okay, there's also mud in this chest, if you need mud. It's 999 mud. Right, there's your lizard. Right, so pets. Oh, yes. Make a thing happen. Right. Okay. Oh yes, that's why I'm farming mushrooms. Is that... No, it's a fish. Except if it's a fish mushroom. Right, that was a fish that got seen on my screen before being completely obliterated by my wacky sphere familiar. Right. Okay. I am fascinated with the concept. I mean, obviously, Richie's here. I'm still fascinated. There's just a guy who's just spent the last 3 hours just silently watching. No, he was here. He is here. He's probably feeling really weird when we keep going, oh, hey, that guy's there. Your mum signed up for a Twitch account so she could watch me. Yes, no. I distinctly remember her saying, Richie, don't encourage them. Well, because I did have it set up to say Tandy aren't online right now.
Yeah.
Sherlock Holmes would be enamoured by your clear and deductive logical reasoning, my love. Mostly because they are both a work of fiction. Well, well, put it this way. Tanya's mum, if you're watching us streaming right now, what is the item that I just dropped? And I can't find it. Thank God. Where did it go? And the item that I just found, that Tanya's mum will totally know what it is if she's watching the stream. And although knowing Tanya's mum, she'll probably say, it's a horse. Everything is a horse. Nay. God. Yes. We learned a valuable lesson about having more than one hotel room. Right. Just slowly riding a minecart round. It's just like the least fun Disney ride ever. Okay. So, probably supposed to do an actual building project and not just ride go-karts around. Okay. So. Yes, hence the vivaciousness of my farm setup. You're welcome, you. Well, yes, I'm perplexed that you didn't wait until you've made the trousers before equipping the whole armor set. I mean, you can. I debate the merits of the idea, but you certainly can do what you like. Okay, so what do we do with this big turret? So the idea is that it's supposed to be easily fly out of it. That's your solution to anything I build. You don't actually properly... so you suggested bulldozing my house. Okay. So what about my balloon house? Well, the solution is don't jump on the teleporter. Well, like my house on Facebook, it's got its own Facebook page. There's probably a Facebook page for my Terraria house. I'll be honest, probably just generically my Terraria house. But yes. No. Richie's lamenting that he's still dealing with horses in lockdown. Which, well... Well, on the other hand, they're not sending him home. I suppose even with a global pandemic on, the horse still has to eat hay and poop on things. So. Indeed. What does the full set do then? I can't remember.
Summon the powerful leaf crystal to shoot it.
Hey, Richie and Guy, who doesn't say anything on the stream. Did either of you actually play The Sims back in the day? Yes, only people on cocaine, not, for example, like teenage girls or me. I didn't. Only did cocaine a few times. Yeah, you're not missing much. I'm literally just jumping up and around my house at this point. Oh, Richie did play The Sims. Well, that thwarts you, because Richie definitely hasn't done cocaine. And about Sims 1 and Sims Superstars, that was the one where you could be a pop singer. Standards and decorum? What were you doing in the general region of my balloon house? Which is perplexing, because you were wearing frost armor just now. Babadee babadai. Yes. 2003, that was about when The Sims was out. And Richie. Again, we put the stream on the big TV so you could see the chat. Oh, of course, factor in that he's going to hear that at about 30 seconds' time. But yes, lots of The Sims 1 and the Robot Wars game. The Robot Wars game was actually pretty good. There. Yes. What's the stupid name you had for Robot Wars in America? BattleBots? Like the guys drive the remote control robots around? Oh, you probably saw the recent one with Dara O'Brien? Sure. Oh, yes, that would have been the new one with Dara O'Brien. Not the old one with Craig Charles from Red Dwarf of smoking crack out of a light bulb fame. Well, obviously he was in Red Dwarf. He was in Coronation Street for a while. I believe he has like a reggae show on some radio station. I think it's reggae. I'll be honest, I don't know. But my only thought thing that comes to mind for Craig Charles now, after whichever stupid tabloid did an expose, was Craig Charles smoking crack out of a light bulb. And I'll tell you what, I'm just going to. I'll tell you what, we've gone all the way to the left, right even. So I'm going to run all the way to the left and see if. Right, Richie may or may not have seen the Bernie Sanders house. Yes, Richie appreciated Craig Charles's performance rather better than Dara O'Brien's. Fair enough. Didn't see a lot of the new one. I imagine probably, as with anything, a modern reinterpretation of something is going to be mired somewhat in self-reference. And of course, stand-up comedian rather than man who smokes crack out of a light bulb, probably going to be a bit more understated. I mean, compare a stand-up comedian and a man who smokes crack out of a light bulb. I mean, I'll tell you what, let's briefly set up in this crater where a meteorite used to be. Let's see. Craig Charles smoking crack out of a light bulb. Right, now, where's the stream? Right, tab it over to Chrome. Let's see. Yeah, lots of articles about Craig Charles smoking crack. Nothing about a light bulb. Come on. Nobody wants to see a stream of me looking at. And then for that, we've got no pictures of Craig Charles, lots of pictures of light bulbs. Okay, that was not the most successful Google search I've ever done. Anyway, so, I mean, maybe Craig Charles might be able to sue me for defamation for saying he used a light bulb, but he definitely smokes crack, and is in fact admitted as such. Therefore, let's see. Now, Richie's also saying that he has seen the Bernie Sanders house. Now he wants a Colonel Sanders house. I mean, there is that candy cane striped block that's red and white. I'm going to file that in the ideas bank if I can get my hands on some candy cane blocks. Branch of KFC. I could be right. Oh, hang on. Turn the spinning death ball off. Right. Idea in this ideas bank. Okay, in the meanwhile, there's a mysterious ritual going on here. Some mysterious lunatic cultists worshipping a mysterious tablet. But we're going to ignore them and we're going to go into this dungeon. I'm going into the dungeon, where I will inevitably die. Oh, did you have anything else you want to do in the dungeon? Mostly I just intend to die, which reminds me I should put my gold away. Again, factor in that I can't fart and chew gum at the same time. Most of this experience will be, oh my god, it's a paladin. Right. Oh, there's a slime. What's over here? Oh, there must have been an altar that I smashed at some point. Yes, we really should go back and do expert mode when we've done all the stuff. Okay. Down hole. Richie's horrified at Craig Charles smoking crack out of a light bulb. Oh, and that's the end of party time. What? Oh, hello, there's a skeleton. Fucking. Can I get down? Oh, I probably. Okay, I'll tell you what. He can't actually hit me here. Now, let's cast some magic spells. Now, will that hit him? Once. Magnet Sphere. That hit him once. Oi! Don't fucking hit me! I know. One more lucky hit. There we go. I killed a skeleton. May even have killed two skeletons. I do. Thank you for acknowledging. Right. Is there a skeleton here? It's not anymore. Oh yes, we also need to work out what we can get to drop the keys to these other things, because there'll probably be other useful things. Right, we probably need to spend some time in the jungle to get that jungle key and get that piranha gun. Oh, the Hallow one is less of a concern. That just drops a rainbow gun, which I remember as being situational, let's say. And then the ice chest has an ice hydra stick in it. Shoot you. Richie's observing you can't kill what's already dead. Well, A, that, and B, this is the same as you going, oh, I'm not concerned about the gold I dropped, it's the platinum. It's colloquialism, not literalism. There's also a skeleton at the other side of this door who I can't shoot because there's a door in the way. You're dead. just floating my balls all over the place, shooting skeletons. Oh, hello, it's an ectoplasm, which drops an ectoplasm. I think it's... correct me if I'm wrong, of course. I think it's less of a tautology and more of a... I'll be honest, I can't remember the word I was looking for, so that helped man nor beast. Recursion. Recursive. Yes, lots of very helpful people just said all sorts of things, Richie. Like, you could theoretically cut a knife with a bigger knife. You can blend a smoothie so it's even smoother. Well, I'm waving my balls at skeletons, and you are waving your sword at... I don't even know. Don't steal my chest, Mark. That's for replenishing the chlorified. No, I didn't. Do not steal all of my mud. I'm watching you, Jennings. I'm now trying to work out what Richie's going. What's that? Oh, probably like you can. I think he's more concerned about such useful insights as I've already forgotten. You can. Oh yeah, blending a smoothie. Like you can, for example, you could have a can of tomato soup. That's a terrible example. Chunky beef soup, and then you could put it in a blender, and you would be slightly deranged, but you would have a slightly less lumpy beef soup. Also, like beef soup, right? When you just dismember a cow and put it in a big pot and wait for 3 hours. Well, how do you make soup? Yeah, you can't answer that, can you? Because you don't make soup? Why am I... I was going to say, why am I dying? Probably because I was standing on some spikes. Well, that also... But that's more of a status effect than trickle damage. All he heard was waving balls. I got nothing there. You're just hearing about all the tasty balls. Oh, right. I was probably firing with my big, sexy ball at all the skeletons and getting them. Who is... that was a spike? No, that's a skeleton. Different things there. Oh, hello. It's not a wizard who is inevitably going to kill me. Axe killed him. Oh, hey, if anything cool has been dropping loot, my inventory's been full, and I will not have picked it up. However, that's probably fine. Because Kingdom Hearts references are not necessarily my bag. Anything really obvious? Bones. Oh, is that a stumpy... No, that's just a normal skeleton. So I think it was a stumpy skeleton. Stumpy skeletons are the greatest source of humour since they invented falling over on a banana because you thought it was a horse poo. That is the prevailing theory that bananas used to be, or banana peel used to be a stand-in for horse poo because you can't show horse poo on television or on the silver screen. Right. Okay, it is coming up to 11 o'clock, and theoretically we have work tomorrow. It is a terrible plight of us people who actually have to work for a living instead of being a hard-working MP who tells everyone to do the right thing 3 weeks late. So, we should prepare to wrap up soon. In that case, we should start wrapping up after I die in a suitably comic manner. Which requires me to work out where to go to find, for example, Big Chungus waving a hammer. Nope. Fire that down there. You dead. Yep, that's the alarm saying it's now 11 o'clock, go to bed, you silly buggers. But yeah, like I say, we'll probably wrap it up soon. Just end on a slightly more exciting note than, I don't know, failing to dig a hole. Hey, there's a skeleton firing a rocket at us. I say us. I should probably let my magic ball kill skeleton. No, that skeleton is not going to... Right. Okay, that was your first mistake, skeleton. Don't shoot me with a rocket. Well, that was not exactly a climactic finale, so much as me just throwing various types of ball at the skeleton. Well, you do what you can in these trying times. Yeah, probably. Right. Okay, these are not funny skeletons to die to. Exactly. Having said let's die to something funny, I don't just want, oh, here's a skeleton with a large axe. No, I need a Big Chungus skeleton with a large hammer who will absolutely push it in for me. No. Apparently a ninja attacks me. Yes. I mean, I want to say, no, it isn't. Probably is, though. Anyway, so that was a skeleton killing me. Right, let's have a look at your house. There's a... What? Why are you putting the shelves there? Okay, fair point. Well, don't forget to leave some for the mushroom trees. No, you dropped a mud block. Okay. You may also need more mushrooms. In fact, it may make more sense to just save your seeds, have an entire row grow in, similar to what you're doing. Okay. Right. What other business? I will probably tidy up this inventory on a day we're not streaming. So maybe tomorrow. Trying to think what we have. If we're doing anything exciting tomorrow, apart from working and... Yes, but we're not going to talk about work because this is the Tandy Plays, not Tandy boringly commiserates about the rigours of adult life. Yes, clearly your mum was not the one on the stream. Oh. No, Cube is live on Twitch. That's... Yes. Nerd Cuba support. If it wasn't losing everyone else in the room would be a fine joke, but never mind. Okay, so... Right, so we're about to hit 3.5 hours on the stream. I'm almost certainly likely to have got one of those weird Twitch achievements that they think people want. So, tell you what, let's wrap it up. Well, that's me.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Well, I mean, which him? Me? Okay. So, I'll tell you what. Thank you. Thank you, Richie, and thank you, Mysterious Stranger, who is probably going to be glad to get back from time where some Englishman isn't just referring to him all the time. Yes, Richie, we'll talk to you about doing a Jackbox stream offline. Just play the topic.
Remember, stay the fuck inside your homes. Play video games. It's safe.
A lesson, always a good lesson. Right. Okay, let's sign off. I've been Andy. We've been Tandy Plays. Stay inside, everyone will die.
Or everyone. Stay inside and not everyone.
Well, everyone will die. Sort of talking after the close here, but yes, everyone will eventually die. But stay inside. Currently, stay inside and you won't die of the cool thing that's in vogue at the moment. Yeah, bye-bye, everyone.